आप बहुत बनते थे।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we are going to discuss about Magento indexing. Most of you know about the Magento and their indexing process. So we will go through the indexing first. What are the indexes? Where Magento indexes the data and how it uses it. And then we will discuss the problem. That what Magento core indexing process have problems and how to address them.
Yes.
So where Magento uses indexes? Basically, we have different data to display on the product pages in the Magento, which include the prices, stock availability, year navigation data, anchor categories, and SEO URLs. So what Magento does, Magento has a EAV data structure at the back end, storing data using EAV, entity attribute value. What it does in the entity attribute value, it stores each attribute in a separate table. So on the runtime, while we are on the front end of the Magento store, retrieving each attribute and combining them as a single data set is a very resource consuming process. So it slows down the Magento pages, slows down the catalog pages. So this is the basic problem. Then to address this problem, Magento does indexing. What it does in the indexing, it takes the aggregate data from all those tables and store them in a denormalized form in a separate table. So it stores the prices, stores the stock availability, year navigation data, anchor categories, and SEO URLs. So from all of these items, the heaviest part is SEO URLs, generating the URLs, catalog URL rewrite. It calls it catalog URL rewrite. Creates the SEO friendly URLs and stores them in a separate table. So we faced a problem in one of our Magento store while importing the large amount of data. After importing that, displaying the products on the front end was a major issue. When you are importing a large amount of data, Magento first does reindexing of that data, creates the aggregate records, and then it displays on the front end. Without indexing, it never displays on the front end. So you have to wait until the indexing is done to display your data. So suppose if we have 60,000 or 80,000 records and you are going to reindex it, it will take hours. We faced that it was longest taking 8 hours, 12 hours. We have been working for one of our clients and it was taking much time. So
It's okay.
this was the figure. Our store has 20,000 configurable products and average 3 simple products in it. So if you multiply them, if we were going to import these all products and index them, it was taking more than 8 hours. Okay. So the following steps were taken. In the research, heaviest process in Magento indexing, as I discussed earlier, was URL rewrite. So our Magento store was only displaying the configurable products on the front end. Simple products were not displaying on the front end. They were basically configured with the configurable product, and they were not. Their visibility was not visible individually. So what Magento does in the back end, when you run the reindex script of Magento or reindex job, it creates the URL for all those products which are disabled, which are not visible, whatever they are, whatever their type is, configurable, simple, whatever, it will generate the URLs for all of them. So if you have 20,000 products and 3 simple products in each configurable product, so figure will go to the 80,000. You have to generate 80,000 URLs to display your products on the front end. Well, actually you are displaying only 20,000 URL on the front end. Only 20,000 product pages are on the front end and you are generating 80,000 URLs for them. Same thing I discussed earlier. So building extra 60,000 URL was waste of time and resources. Please. So we patched Magento core URL rewrite module, which was basically generating the URLs, and we restricted it to only generate the URLs for the products which are visible on the front end, which has visibility to the front end, catalog, search, and also they are enabled, they are not disabled, based on the status. So in this case, we are only going to generate 20,000 URLs, not 80,000 all. So that after doing that, before that it was taking 8 hours. After doing this and writing this patch and separating into a different module, separate module, it only took 18 minutes to 20 minutes. We reduced the time from 8 hours to 18 minutes approximately. So this was the code. Basically what I did, I wrote these extra filters in the core module function. What were those? I checked, filtered the products on the status. Status is not equal to disabled, and also visibility is not equal to not visible. So it reduced all those processes, the products which are disabled and which have no visibility. It minimized the regeneration of the indexes, URLs, and minimized our URLs. That's all. It was a small problem, but still it exists in the Magento stores, all Magento stores, and still it is not patched.
It's not a small problem. The problem is big, but the solution is small.
Solution is small. Yeah, you can say solution is small.
Small.
And it took a lot of time
8 hours
to figure out the solution basically.
To figure out this, I did the Magento core modules and its core code. First I patched in the core module, its core URL module. Then I separated it into a separate module, customized module. So you can ask any questions.
What do you suggest when we go for Magento, when we have more products, thousands of products, even 5 lakh products, are we going for Magento?
Yeah, you can go for Magento if your products are not constantly changing, frequently changing. If you are changing the data of the product on daily basis, your stock is changing for each product, your prices are changing on daily basis, then Magento is not a good solution. What I suggest, but what I experienced, it is not a good.
How many products are?
If you have 5 to 10,000 products in a catalog and they are not changing their data frequently, then it is good.
Then I don't think this patch would be anywhere near it. I think this patch is for rapid import.
Yeah, this patch is for rapid import.
Yes.
The stores getting data from somewhere else, some other inventory system, and then displaying on the Magento.
But the thing is, kind of these small modules, these small changes can make your store work way better than the Magento core provides. What I see,
good thing here. One question from my side, that what was taking it so long earlier?
Yeah, basically what it does, if you see here, it is taking a product based on the product ID from the database, and then it generates the aggregate data for that product and stores in the relevant tables. So all these processes I mentioned in the first slide, there are 4 to 5 processes which are taken after this function. What I did, I restricted it. Don't go for the disabled product, don't go for the products which are not visible on the front end.
But still it is updating all these tables.
No, it is updating only for those products which are visible and visibility set to the catalog or catalog
You
search.
can say that if by default if a product have 3 attributes or 2 attributes, then it will make 4 to 5 URLs including those attributes and also the anchor tag, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But now look at it will make only one URL for one product.
Yeah, you can
So
see
it will
on
remove
one
the-
URL. Basically, when you check the URLs, Magento URL structure,
Yeah.
what it does, it's create a separate URL for the product detail, then it makes a separate URL based on the category, makes a separate URL based on the attribute. Basically, for a single product, 4 to 5 URLs it generates. I gave you a rough figure that we had 80,000 URLs. Those were the simple URLs, simple product detail page URLs. They were not joined with the categories.
Data good for SEO purposes.
In simple words, the last point, SEO URLs, actually Rizwan has fixed this one only, okay? And what he has done, what makes it 8 hours to 18 minutes, he did not create URL rewrite for 80,000 products. He just made 20,000 products rewrite. Okay? In simple
And
words.
it also restricts when in the URL rewrite, I wrote this patch. If I restricted that, don't go for the simple products which are not visible on the front end. It will not generate the aggregate data for all these also. It will stop after that. So it reduces the time basically. It is not going to process all these 4 items, 4 to 5 items. It is only processing for that.